At the light again, were we, Auntie? Take them. Aunt Claire, take them. I've searched the house. They're gone. Did you really think I wouldn't miss them? How would you like it if I smashed these? No reading, ever. Ever again. It would serve you right. That's all the thanks I get. Taking care of you, feeding you, doing everything for you. I know where he lives. He gave me his card. I ought to burn this place down with you in it, that's what. Did you really think I wouldn't miss them? I'll have them back within an hour. Because I know exactly where they are.
Spacious firmament on high.
Jason.
Just a moment, dear. With all the blue ethereal sky. Yes, what is it?
I just want to thank you for Auntie's favourite charity.
Things I do for Auntie become quite unbelievable.
Oh, come on, Jason. You're enjoying every minute of it.
No, that's not the point. I should have left for Paris yesterday.
Oh, don't go on about Paris. Here, this'll keep out the cold.
No, it's not the 28th.
No, I'm afraid we finished that last night. What a marvellous experience. Makes me feel sort of...
Everything seems to make you feel, Pam. Skin diving in the Red Sea, skiing at Davos, even the bridge tournament at Juan-le-Pin.
Oh, now that's cruel.
Yes, but it's very true. I'm sure there must be something I can do to make you feel less, and more,
Jason, we seem to be losing height.
Are we? Is there any ballast left?
A little.
I shall have us ascending like a rocket in a jiffy. Is that all?
No, there's one more.
Pamela, what did you do? Somebody could have been underneath that. Of course, it could have been your aunt.
We're still going down. We need something else to throw out.
How much do you weigh, Pam?
Oh, about...
We'll find somewhere to land. Later.
Hello, Jeff.
Mary? Well, I brought it.
Well, come in.
Thanks.
Why don't you have a drink or a cup of tea or something?
No, thank you.
Well, come and sit down, just for a minute.
You've impressed me once with this room, isn't that enough?
Jeff, you have got a chip on your shoulder, haven't you?
Sorry. Maybe I am a bit awed by all this.
Rob's been very lucky.
Obviously. Just, what has he been lucky at? Didn't I read somewhere he was running for Parliament?
Yes.
He must be a very busy man.
Yes, he is. Look, do have a drink. A sherry, just for...
Old time's sake.
Yes. Please.
All right. I don't think about old times anymore.
Good luck.
You obviously think I need it.
Oh, that's not true.
Now, if you'll just give me a cheque for £45.
Oh, don't go, please, don't go.
I'll just take my cheque and say goodbye. And hope you're thrilled out of your mind with your Model 6 airbrush, Mark II.
You won't be offended by cash.
I won't be offended by anything. All I want to do is to get out of here.
I'll get my bag.
Sheer unadulterated bliss.
What are you grinning at?
This review of Bosey's new book.
Rosie who?
Boswell Rutherford.
Oh, is it good?
It's divine. It flays the flesh off him. Worse than I dared hope.
Who needest an enemy when he has thou as a friend?
Enemy? I adore John.
It's beginning to show.
Keep it for me, will you?
Jason. Give me one good reason why you have to go back to Paris this evening.
I happen to live there occasionally.
I said a good reason.
I'm being paid handsomely to do an advertisement.
Oh, who for?
Oh, some newspaper or other.
After 4 days, you're tired of me.
4 days? Have we been here that long?
I loathe, hate, and despise you.
That's original.
You never think of anybody else but yourself.
If you'd said that I was the most exciting, intelligent, amusing man you'd ever met.
Modest, too.
Have I anything to be modest about?
True.
It's been lovely. Thank you for your hospitality. All of it.
Oh, please stay another day.
No.
But you promised you'd have dinner with Robert and Mary.
Last night I promised all sorts of things. In the cold light of day, I have no intention of making your fantasy a reality. Wakey, wakey.
But Mary's so charming, and Robert's a wonderful stockbroker and running for Parliament.
Impossible.
It's going to be so embarrassing.
Exactly.
This morning I told Mary we'd be over for dinner, their place at 8. So you see, you can't go back to Paris.
I see it's an embarrassment for you, but not for me.
Jason, I promised.
Ah, you promised.
Honestly, I'll die if I have to turn up without you.
No, no, no.
Jason, you're the most miserable, selfish, self-satisfied, pompous...
Jeff? Jeff?
I got it. I told you I would. Oh, Claire, that is what you did with them. Oh, Claire, I have had just about enough of you.
Tender, though.
Yes, a little.
Yes. Well, I want you to take a couple of these tablets and lie down for an hour.
Thank you.
All right? All right.
Thank you.
No abrasions, no swellings. I'll write it up.
On my desk in the morning? Thank you, Doctor.
Not at all. Goodbye, Inspector. Thank you.
Composed enough to go on, Mrs. Trevor?
The doctor told my wife to...
Why was that, Mrs. Trevor?
Well, it wasn't important.
You don't mention things like buying a £45 vacuum cleaner to your husband.
No, not necessarily. Go on, Mrs. Trevor. He rang your doorbell last Wednesday and...
Well, he was as surprised to see me as I was to see him. We'd been friends when we were teenagers, and he was embarrassed.
Embarrassed? Why?
Well, because he'd been head boy at his public school, an athlete, good looks, brains, everything. We all thought he had a marvelous future.
Go on.
I opened the door and he brought the vacuum cleaner in and Well, I bought it.
You have already got a vacuum cleaner, I take it.
Yes.
Can I see it?
It's only a year old, and it's in perfect working order.
But you bought another.
Yes. I felt sorry for him.
Is that all you felt?
Sergeant, please. You bought this machine to be delivered today.
Yes, that's right.
But he didn't deliver it.
Oh, yes. Yes, he did.
And where is it?
Well, it was there on the hall table.
Did you put it away somewhere?
No, I haven't touched it. It was there in a cardboard box. He opened it and... Well, obviously the man who... He must have taken it.
Are you saying a man would murder for a vacuum cleaner?
When you bought this machine last Wednesday, did you pay a deposit?
No, we were friends.
He trusted you, in other words.
Yes.
Were you close friends?
Robert, we'll have to tell them sooner or later.
Sooner, I think.
Tell us what, Mrs. Trevor.
When I was 18, Geoffrey Winters and I were married.
I'm worried about her.
I'll manage.
Jason's so infuriating. He didn't need to go to Paris.
Well, couldn't have done anything.
You don't know Jason King. Well, listen, if there's anything I can do, you'll call, won't you?
Of course. And thanks.
Good night.
Night then. Why don't you go to bed, Mary?
I shan't sleep.
Take a couple of pills, you will.
Oh, it's all so ghastly. I can't grasp it. I can't believe it's happened.
Well, it has.
Is this going to make any difference as far as the election is concerned?
It won't exactly enhance my chances, if that's what you mean.
But I didn't do anything. Why should either of us be blamed for something? Oh, it's all so unfair.
On whom?
Oh, go on, Robert, say it. You've been longing to all the evening.
Then tell me.
I don't know.
When an ex-husband suddenly appears out of the blue after 17 years, it seems normal to mention it.
I know.
Then why didn't you?
I probably would have done if you'd had time to listen to me. But the fact remains that I bought a vacuum cleaner when we didn't need one, and I didn't tell you.
Ah, that's it. All it. Now, give me conviction, Mr. King. Conviction.
For life, I hope.
Now put your hand on it.
Are you sure?
Don't be funny, Mr. King, the product.
Great, I'm relating.
Now taste it. And look delighted.
But it tastes like rancid yogurt.
If you don't like rancid yogurt, you shouldn't eat it, should you?
It smells like the skin on Montrachet cheese.
Don't insult the product, Mr. King. Have you finished?
One more.
Eat.
Okay, that's it.
Thank you, Mr. King, for practically nothing. Still, I suppose it'll be worth it if this campaign puts Vita Vigor in every kitchen in Europe.
That's a giddy prospect.
But your face will be selling it, I hope. After all, the cardinal rule in product endorsement is absolute honesty.
Absolute honesty compared to Vita Vigor. Birdseed would be a sensual experience.
You agree to endorse it.
I agree to endorse my favorite product, money.
Jason King, the internationally famous author and the distinguished creator of Mark Cain, eats Vita Vigor every day.
Fancy. Oh, do go on.
The rest is product copy.
May I see it? He keeps in peak physical condition because Vita Vigor contains vitamin B, B1, B2, B5, B9, as well as biotin. What's biotin?
An extract of mulberry juice.
Latinol and burmycin, so important to improve your sight in dim light. Improve your sight in dim light
Yes.
Honestly? Your money will be refunded.
What do you mean?
Your camera, please.
Don't let him have it, Paul.
Paul, if you don't let me have that camera in 2 seconds, I shall remove your left eyeball with a can opener. You've been in advertising too long, Miss Howe. And I've had an attack of absolute honesty. Now get this effluence out of my kitchen.
You made a deal. You gave us your word.
I gave you my word that for $30,000 I'd endorse practically anything. That does not include poison.
All right, Mr. King, 35,000.
No thank you, Miss Howe. And again, I thank you, but no thank you.
Is integrity rearing its ugly head?
Ugly to you, not to me.
Mr. King, let's be practical. We're both sophisticated people. You know what advertising is.
Yes, since I met you, the ability of the donkey to bray at the plastic carrot that is forever dangled in front of it.
I will approach Boswell Rutherford. His new book's just out.
Yes, I should. After he's read his review, Peter figures just about what he'll need. Well, that's 30,000 off my tax.
How do you react to Mary Trevor?
Neutral. I'm not impressed with money, or the fact that her husband's running for Parliament.
As long as you don't jump to any conclusions.
Do I ever?
You get, enthusiastic.
Well, I'd buy it, 100%, except for one thing.
Yes, I know, the missing cleaner. Model 6 Mark II.
But in all your years on the force, have you ever heard of anybody killing a man for a 45-pound vacuum cleaner?
Never.
Neither have I. But I'll stay neutral, for the time being.
See what's in Winter's room.
Yes, I was reading all about it in the newspapers this morning. Terrible, the violence today. But he was a very nice chap.
No faults then, eh?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, must have been something you didn't like about him. He usually is.
Well...
Yeah?
Not to speak ill of the dead, of course. Poor chap.
No, of course. Go ahead. He can't hear you.
Well, he wasn't what they call a very good payer.
Oh. Time with his rent, was he?
Sometimes.
I know.
3 weeks.
Did he owe other people money?
Oh, I wouldn't know about that. But the way prices are today, I suppose everybody owes somebody money.
Well, I don't. Did he always keep his machines here?
Yes.
How many?
3, 5, sometimes 6. Depended how many he'd sold, I suppose. Used to bring them up from the office.
Did Winters talk much? You know, about girlfriends, well, enemies, anything you can think of.
No. But I tell you, he didn't like that Mr. Horner.
Oh? Who's Mr. Horner?
His boss, the sales manager of Airbrush.
Absolutely terrible for our image, terrible.
Not so hot for Winters.
Not denying that, of course. Our salesmen are very carefully chosen. They project an image of wholesome cleanliness. The last thing we want is any notoriety and scandal.
Well, I'm afraid you're stuck with it.
Well, it's too dreadful.
Winters had 5 cleaners out of stock. 4 in his room, plus the one that's missing. Is that right?
5. Yes, that's right.
Is that a usual number?
Yes, he signed for them. He either has to pay for them or return them.
Mr. Horner, suppose I'm a salesman for Airbrush. I ring a doorbell, what happens?
The first objective is to get inside. You project an image of interested concern. You make the housewife feel that you want to help her with her constant battle with dust and dirt.
OK, so I get inside. I'll give her a demonstration. I have a big battle with dust and dirt, and I lose. Because the lady says no. Then what?
You initiate the shame syndrome.
The what?
You make the housewife unhappy with and ashamed of her present cleaning appliance.
So I get her crying with shame. She still says no. Then what?
After 4 refusals to buy, you leave.
I see. Then I turn this in.
To me, yes.
And?
Promotional literature is mailed the next day.
Well, even if she's bought a cleaner?
Yeah, indeed, yes. Yes, if she has purchased, you compliment her on her good judgment.
Let me see Winter's demonstration report on Mrs. Robert Trevor for last Wednesday week.
I thought you'd ask for that.
Oh, then give it to me.
Well, there isn't one.
Why not?
He didn't make one out.
Didn't he?
That's why I'm so upset. I mean, it's obvious, isn't it?
What is?
There must have been some sort of hanky-panky. Mrs. Trevor said that Winters gave her a demonstration. But where's his report?
Well, surely there must be times when salesmen just skip the report.
Never. Strict company rule.
Unless Winters demonstrated something besides your cleaner.
Please don't be vulgar. It's dreadful for our image.
Mr. Horner, before your image gets better, it's going to get a lot worse.
Sergeant, I don't care whether he made out a demonstration report or not. I watched him vacuum the whole of this carpet. And I was sitting where Lady Redfield is sitting now, and I watched him. That made me feel so sorry for him. A man like Geoffrey reduced to... Well, if you're not interested, I've no point in going on.
Mrs. Trevor, can I have a sample of your lipstick, please?
My lipstick?
Whatever you were wearing that day.
Why?
Just let me have it, please.
Sergeant, Mrs. Trevor asked why.
Yes, I heard. Will you get it for me, please?
Of course.
What's all this in aid of, Sergeant?
It's what's called helping the police with their inquiries, love. Thank you, Mrs. Trevor.
Well, why are you doing that? What's my lipstick got to do with it?
Oh, we'll have to see, won't we? Thank you for your cooperation, Mrs. Trevor. I'll let myself out. Good morning.
What on earth was all that about?
Very simple.
Simple?
They think I killed Geoffrey.
Oh, nonsense.
It's true.
But nobody has suggested for 1 second that you ever did
Nobody
anything.
has suggested for 1 second that I didn't. I mean, Robert and I wanted to go abroad just for a week, wait till the papers cooled down. We weren't allowed.
Do you mean the police wouldn't let you?
We were advised not to leave London because they think it is just possible that I killed Geoffrey with a bread knife. At least that's what they're thinking, even if they're not saying it.
Somehow, and I don't quite know how I'm going to do it, I've got to get Jason back from Paris.
Now, once was quite enough. I am not getting married, and I have no intention of getting married. And certainly not to Lady Redfield.
How long have you known Lady Redfield, monsieur?
I'm afraid that's none of your business.
When did you first propose?
Doesn't he understand English?
When will the wedding be, monsieur? Here or London?
What wedding?
But Lady Redfield said that you had...
Lady Redfield says far too many things. She may well arrive at St. Martin's in the Field, but I shall be singularly absent.
But, monsieur, all the English newspapers carry confirmed reports that...
Now, you ought to know better than that. No one in England believes anything they read in their papers. Why should you?
Then why are you leaving for London, monsieur?
I am not leaving for London. You know perfectly well all the planes have been grounded. Excuse me.
Ah, but you are booked on the first available flight.
Will Lady Redfield be wearing white?
No, but you will be, if you don't stop asking me these ridiculous questions.
Are you hoping for a large family?
Go in. Oh.
I've been busy.
All right. Somerset House first.
Well, they were married, okay? 1954. Winters was 25, Mrs. Trevor 18. They never lived together.
Oh, why?
Her parents broke it up at the door of the registry office, took her straight off to France right there and then. The marriage was annulled. That was the lab report, by the way.
Mrs. Trevor's lipstick matches the lipstick found on Winter's cheek and mouth.
Oh, does it now?
Keep going.
Winters was a gambler.
Oh?
£17 in the bank, 3 weeks behind in his rent, and he owed the Foster's Sporting Club 110.
I suppose he had another motive.
Such as?
Perhaps Winters was a womanizer.
Well, he must have had lots of chances. Millions of bored housewives.
Suppose it was an outraged husband. Suppose he followed Winters. Suppose he got into the house somehow. Suppose he saw Winters fooling around with Mrs. Trevor. Suppose he went a bit crazy and said to himself, I'll teach this slick salesman a lesson.
An outraged husband knocking off a £45 vacuum cleaner. Oh, come on.
There. Spotless. I wish I could keep it, but I can't. They might trace it. I got into his room. He had 4 of them. They're all empty. You know what that means? It means they're in somebody's dustbin. They've been thrown out. Aunt Claire, if you give me the money now, you can go to the home. But that's what you want, isn't it? To be with the other old ladies? Answer me. You have thousands of pounds hidden away! Oh, yes, you have. I know you have, and I don't think I can be patient for much longer. I'm not sitting around forever, waiting for you to die.
Well, let's forget about our man nobody saw. Now, let's say that it was Mary Trevor.
A lot of things fit.
Like our fingerprints on the bread knife.
She owned it. Used it every day.
And our lipstick on Winter's cheek and mouth. No cleaner, no demonstration report, a strict company rule, but no report. And do you know why? Because there wasn't any demonstration, there wasn't any sale, there wasn't any cleaner.
OK, let's have it.
Robert Trevor's been in the news lately. Prominent stockbroker contests by-election.
Winters reads it.
Right, and Winters is in debt. He smells money.
So he drops in on the Trevors. With a cleaner, do you think?
Mary Trevor asks Winters in. They talk about old times. Trevor's busy out stockbroking all day, politics all night. She's lonely. She's eager. Well, of course, Winters doesn't make out a demonstration report. Well, not for that kind of demonstration, so the very rich and the very cultured Mrs. Trevor suggests a repeat demonstration, and Winters comes back the following Wednesday.
He turns nasty.
He wants money. He threatens to tell Trevor unless she pays, so she goes to the kitchen to get some only. She comes back with a bread knife.
A blind, stabbing rage. It won't stick.
Listen, without that vacuum cleaner, Mrs. Trevor's going to be a very busy lady in the witness box.
Morning.
Good morning, sir. Is your wife at home, Mr. Trevor?
No, afraid she's not.
Do you know where she is?
Well, she usually shops on Saturdays. She shouldn't be long.
May we wait?
Yes, of course.
And then the sergeant came back and made a few inquiries. Then he asked for a sample of my lipstick, which I gave him.
Now, why on earth would the police want that, Jason?
Obvious.
Well, it's not obvious to me.
They must have found traces of lipstick on Geoffrey Winters.
Oh, no, they couldn't have.
Jason, I've known Mary for some time now, and I can swear that...
Pam, I want to start with the premise that everything Mary says is true.
Thank you. You're the first person that thinks so.
Point one. There was no demonstration report. That's very easily explained. Morning.
Then explain it.
Mary was an old friend, and Geoffrey Winters didn't want to bombard her with sales literature. Point two, no deposit for the same reason he knew her. Point three, there was no receipt, because, of course, he was killed before he had a chance to make one out.
Sounds hopeless.
Not at all. The key is in the missing cleaner.
Well, how are we going to find it?
Get a list of calls that Geoffrey Winters made in the past week. Go everywhere he went. Every single house.
The answer, Mr. King, is absolutely and positively no.
I advise you to reconsider.
The police already have their information. They're handling this case in their own way.
Some like them very inefficiently.
I will not give you a list of Mr. Winters' house calls. We can't stand the bad publicity. It's terrible for our image. Airbrush salesmen have a reputation for impeccable behavior.
That is about to change.
I beg your pardon.
I wish to purchase a Model 6 Airbrush Mark II cleaner. Either from you or from anyone else.
Why?
Because, Mr. Horner, I have become an expert at publicity. I shall go from door to door posing as an airbrush salesman. And when I have successfully penetrated the fortress of the British housewife, to wit, her living room, I shall make such obscene suggestions with the help of your Model 6, the likes of which you've never heard before.
Mr. King, you wouldn't.
Oh, yes, Mr. Horner, I would. If you think your reputation is tainted now, when I'm through with it, your salesman won't be allowed into the men's room of Piccadilly Circus, let alone any home in Britain.
Not one of your neighbors saw this mysterious stranger.
And no one saw Geoffrey Winters arrive with a vacuum cleaner.
So no one can corroborate your story.
And the investigation is completed.
Are you seriously saying that my wife...
Mrs. Trevor, I have a warrant for your arrest for the murder of Geoffrey Winters.
He's a busy little bee, I'll say that for him. 30 calls in this street alone. You take the right side, and I'll take the left.
And I'll be in Scotland before you. Jason, what do I say?
I'll say you're from the airbrush company, and you're checking Winter's call. Ask if anything unusual happened, what they said and what he said, okay?
Then what happens?
She appears in court tomorrow for the preliminary hearing.
She'll be remanded in custody pending trial.
In custody where?
Holloway Prison.
Any luck?
None. You?
No, nothing.
I'm stunned.
Oh, at what?
The opportunities that are in door-to-door selling. The British housewife is surprisingly uninhibited when she thinks she's sniffing a bargain. Andrew Bishop?
He's made a mistake.
He's never made a mistake about his other demonstrations. And it's your address?
Not here, I'm sorry, and I'm busy.
I think you're lying. I don't know why, and it doesn't really matter, because I can easily find out, talk to the neighbors, people see things.
Just a minute. It's perfectly simple. I do remember him. He did give a demonstration here. I read about it in the newspapers. It was the man who was stabbed, wasn't it?
Yes.
It's my aunt, you see. She's very old and not well.
Oh.
I didn't want you to question her and upset her, so I lied.
Well, you needn't worry. I'm very gentle with old ladies.
All right. Come in. Aunt Claire, this gentleman is from the Airbrush Vacuum Cleaner Company. He'd like to ask you a few questions. My aunt's had a stroke and she can't speak. She can nod for yes or shake her head for no.
He stood behind her, his hand on her shoulder. I had the feeling that if she had nodded her head when she should have shaken it, he'd have throttled her. Her hands. I felt that she was trying to tell me something.
Something about Winters?
What? I had a feeling about the boy, too.
What?
I don't know. It's under enormous strain. About to have a certainly hysterical psychopath.
Well, my dear, it takes one to know one.
Two cleaners.
No, I'm not with you.
There are two cleaners missing.
Anything else to declare?
Yes, my genius. You read in the newspapers your favorite tenant had been knifed in the back, and you felt you'd been knifed yourself, didn't you?
I don't know anything about any old vacuum cleaner.
I don't believe you. You told me the reason. He owed you 3 weeks' rent.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yes, you do. You had to recoup your losses. You didn't dare steal one of the new ones because you knew the airbrush company would have records of it. So you borrowed his demonstrator.
I only took what Mr. Winters owed me.
Where is it? Police? Sorry, wrong number. I am a genius. Stop sniffling, woman. You'll get it back. I'm not interested in your wretched cleaner. Only what's inside it. Good morning.
Is there anything you want? I'm going out.
I got the rings back for you, Andrew. That's what you wanted, isn't it? You've been longing for her to die, haven't you, Andrew? Keeping her on sedatives, waiting for the money. And poor Geoffrey Winters arrives out of the blue with his airbrush Model 6 Mark II vacuum cleaner. That's right. This one, Andrew. You let him give you a demonstration, and while you weren't looking, Andy, Aunt Claire dropped her rings on the carpet and the cleaner sucked them up. It was the only way she could think of to attract attention. After the demonstration, you decided that £45 was too steep, so it was no sale and goodbye, Mr. Winters. Except that you missed the rings, didn't you? You weren't afraid to go to the airbrush company. Afraid that if Auntie had to identify the rings, people would find out that you were persecuting an old woman. You got hysterical at the thought of those rings being dumped into somebody's dustbin. Tell me if I'm wrong. You went to Winter's rooming house. You saw him coming out carrying a cleaner and assumed it was this one. But it wasn't. You see, Andrew, it was the end of the day, and Winters took his demonstrator up to his room. But when he came out, he had a brand new cleaner. Only you didn't know it. You thought you had the demonstration model, and Auntie's rings were in it. And you followed him. You saw him go into Mrs. Trevor's house. I'm not quite sure how you got inside, probably the back door, and listened to what was going on. And what you heard was a sale, not another demonstration. And the sale meant goodbye, cleaner. Goodbye, rings. And the moment Mary Trevor went for her purse, you had to hit her. Chivalrous Winters charges to the rescue, straight into 12 inches of bread knife. Am I right, Andy?
Yes! Yes, you're right!
You panicked completely.
Yes, yes, yes!
When you took Mary Trevor's lipstick and smeared it on Winter's mouth.
It all went wrong! I couldn't help it! Help me, somebody help me!
There are people who will try, Andrew. They will help, if you let them.
I must warn you, Mrs. Bishop, you won't be able to put him down.
Don't listen to her, Claire. I've turned her down. She's jealous. She knows you younger women find me irresistible. Don't you?